Hey guys, what's up? Hope you all are doing good and staying safe. I'm happy to meet you all in this new video. A few months ago, if someone had asked me, do I have knowledge on cryptocurrencies? I would have told them, yep, a little bit about them. I have seen a couple of YouTube videos, I have read on a couple of news. Pretty much it. I have no much knowledge about cryptocurrency. If you stand there, well, this video will take you from I have some knowledge on cryptocurrency to I have much better knowledge on cryptocurrency. My name is JSK, this is Crypto Learn Pad. Let's go back a little in time. In olden days, every data, every transaction was stored in books. And then modern digital age, every data transaction is being stored in digital server. Now let's come to blockchain. What happens in a blockchain when a transaction happens is a system will record that transaction inside a block. It will also record the timestamp and it will generate a unique transaction hash for this transaction. And once the system stores all the data inside this block, it will send this block to another system to validate. And once the second system validates it, now this information will be shared to the next set of system. And every block will validate this information and thus creating a chain that we call it blockchain. So why blockchain? While there are so many advantages of blockchain, we'll look at a couple of them. One, it is a decentralized technology, which means there is no one bank, government, or an organization that owns or controls blockchain. It's an open source code, and people like you and me, it is we who own and control blockchain, and hence it is also very transparent. Blockchain is also very secure than the traditional server. As I said before, every data, every transaction is stored in blocks and across multiple systems. So if someone tries to hack or tampers this data, you will have to hack into multiple systems all at the same time, which is not going to happen. So blockchain was founded in 1991, and until 2009 there was no real life application of this blockchain technology. And what happened in 2009? Bitcoin was launched. So the purpose of Bitcoin was to enable person-to-person transaction without the involvement of a centralized bank or a clearing agent who might say we work only till 5 o'clock, we don't work on a Saturday and Sunday. So a digital currency that can work 24/7, 365 days, and you can use this currency to send or transfer fund to anyone across the world with the least transaction fees possible and with the transaction are getting settled within few seconds. And that's Bitcoin. Imagine you can go to a country with a little of their currency and then you pay for your hotel, food, shopping, travel, everything using your coin and send them Bitcoin. In my country, I can go to a car showroom without carrying a checkbook and cash with me with just a phone. I buy a car and pay via Bitcoin. Wouldn't it be so cool? Time should answer if that's going to be possible. The next big thing in cryptocurrency and blockchain world is Ethereum technology. Ethereum technology has its own native coin called Ether. Many a times people will use Ethereum and Ether interchangeably. Last year, October 2020, one Ether was trading at around 25,000 rupees, Indian rupees. 2021, October, one Ether is trading at around 2,50,000 rupees, which is a 10 times increase. Alright, so just like Bitcoin, Ethereum is also a token which you can buy, sell, trade, transact. You can buy and store them so that you can sell in future at a higher price. But this Ethereum technology is a lot more than Bitcoin. Using Ethereum technology, you can build games, applications, and a lot more. Well, to understand this Ethereum technology, you need to understand something called a smart contract. One example, there is a vending machine. You go to this vending machine, insert 10 rupees and you select a potato chips, and the output is you get a potato chips. So this is an example of a smart contract. So there is a vending machine, 10 rupees you need to insert, and you select a potato chip, and the smart contract is executed and you get an output as a potato chip. Now imagine this happening using Ethereum technology on a blockchain globally, millions of transactions every second, replacing human being time, effort, resources. Well, there are so many examples that I can quote, but I'll give you one classic example. We can conduct election using this Ethereum technology. Every citizen in the country will be given a Ethereum wallet, and every wallet will have only one token. Let's call this token as a voting token. Now the smart contract will say that on a particular day, morning 10 a.m. the contract will become active, and the contract will expire on the same day at 5 p.m. So citizens can use this voting coin or voting token to send to candidates, candidate A, B, C, D. So they can only send this token to either of these candidates. Morning 10 a.m. the election begins, and I will be able to send my token to any of these one candidate. Likewise, every citizen in the country will cast their vote, not by going to election booth, but by sitting in their home with a mobile phone, their Ethereum wallet, and one token is equal to one vote. So they can send their coin or vote to any of these candidates. 5 p.m. the smart contract will end, and it will not allow any person to cast any vote beyond 5 p.m. 5:1 the results will be out. Cool. Well, let's understand the difference between cryptocurrency and a crypto token. On a normal conversation that you would have, you will end up using them interchangeably. But however, the basic difference is that cryptocurrencies are native. They have their own blockchain, they have their own currency. Example, Ethereum is a cryptocurrency. Based on Ethereum, there are hundreds of tokens that are out there in the market, and these are called as crypto tokens. One more simple example is you can understand cryptocurrency as an Android operating system, an Apple operating system, a Windows operating system, and there are so many other applications, games out there that are based on Android, iOS, or Windows. So that will be a basic difference between cryptocurrencies and crypto tokens. And by the way, guys, if you're finding this information a little helpful and informative, please provide your support by hitting that subscribe button, and also share the video with your friends and family who might find it useful. Well, statistics says that just around 1% of Indian population have invested in cryptocurrency. Well, just 1%. Alright guys, there are also a few other videos in my playlist that will help you make some informed decision and get started with crypto trading. Use those videos as something that will provide you some more information, guidance, knowledge on crypto trading, but then you make your own decision. Thank you so much for staying with me on this video. Stay safe, take care, peace.